So how are you guys? I come back with I have the some Hashboard S17 Plus. So right now we work with S17 Plus. So someone is a zero, someone because we don't know actually all this one. So that's why we try this one again, but we don't know about this one. Just we need to verify this one because I don't know. Shit. So just we need to see something here. Just I'm cleaning this one. So their Ashford is someone is a zero, someone is a lot of things, but we need to check this one. Just we need to try fix this one quickly, but so this one I don't know is blocking here, but what I see here, the just he chip number 2. Just I'm trying this one to get something, but wait, we need to test this one first. What is going on? So just we go with this. So this one is actually one time is blocking in chip number 3. After then is go to back here. Just we launch a temp sensor to check. Uh, no, you put here just is my computer. No, no, just click here. We close, no problem. So this one actually is working. So I don't know why the I think is in the machine their check is a zero ASIC, so it's not working. But actually I just test this one is working. So and this one I'm not working, and we give it back to the test. So they're testing again. But one time I see this one is blocking in chip number 2. So right now what I'm doing, I'm putting aside to cooling very well. So I'm testing one time more to see if we block again the same spot. So after then we change the chip and we look at properly what is going on. So I take another one. So let's go with this one. So this one is showing me 0. So I have the two things. So I have the only the multimeter. So me, I sometimes I'm using in the box. So just I'm trying to both. So no power here. If we go in the backside, so here we have a 1.7. So this chip, the heatsink is not here, and also we have the zero value is the 1.7 is not here. So if I'm go here, what we have, nothing. So right now is very hard for me to see which chip is best. So I have that box. So it's called the Pro Box. So I'm go to the Pro Box. So just I'm launch some power here, inject. So it's go pass. Wait some minutes more. So after then, so some minutes, sometime it take it after then is starting the Hashboard actually. So this chip is not bad. So I have the on it, that one is blocking in chip number 37. So 37 is this one. So just we need to check here what is going on. Nothing on this one. So 0, nothing. 37. So 37 minusing this one, suppose this one is good, so is blocking something between the 37 and here. So because the 37 is on, but 37 is still off, there's some problem. And just we need to check 37, what is the value for the 37. So the 37, the return back is good. So what I'm looking, so the return back is good. So right now maybe you have the clock problem, so just we need to go with the clock. So clock is this here is good. So the next chip, if I'm go to 30 Hz, so the clock is go high a little bit. So here this is good, so high, and this is good. So it's starting from here 30 Hz, so the clock is go high. So right now what I'm doing, between 30 Hz, we open 30 Hz. So this is the chip of 30 Hz, so it's looking good, but for me, because it's not passing the signal, so and just we need to open one room more here, because it's easy to see. So this is good. So right now what I'm doing, you can do two things. So you can hit the chip fast, one thing. So another thing, so you just reflow the chip. Yeah, otherwise you need to change the chip. So for this case, we don't need to take too much my time. So because this dashboard is a lot, so they are needed quickly. So I'm go quickly to fix their dashboard to done. So what I'm doing, just I'm taking out the chip and I'm putting aside. I'm using back this one again to for the another dashboard. So just we need to change this one. I think we can check with my keyboard. So this one is the chip is done. So already I had the chip, but 37 I just refollow it. So right now we need to put aside to cooling hub. After then we test again. If the chip is good, so we install that one. So suppose this one is work. So F is after then we see the value. So what is the value for this one? So just we put aside to cooling hub. We go to with another one. So first of all. But this is not good because me I hit here a little bit, but I don't know the guy why he put a sticker, but I think we need to call this guy to take out all this one. So this one we check again, so I don't know exactly what is this one. So here's good. Exactly, this one is 2 and 37 is blocking exactly the same point. So for this case, this is not the normal, because if the hashboard is always is blocking the same spot, so is the two hashboard is the same spot is blocking. So right now I need to restart my tester, because sometimes the tester behavior is not good. So because it's not possible the two hashboard the same spot he make a block, but I need to check again the return back is here is good and here is good, so the clock is good, so everything is good. Why is blocking the same spot? So because this is a two hashboard, so this is not the normal. And just what I'm doing, so there sometime he need the reflow, so is a block here, so right now is a blocking here, so after then he give me the complete dashboard to 48. So just do that to see. And just I'm doing this to see what is the value we have here. So sometime you can check the value too, but if you see the value very well, so the value is not moving actually after 37. So 38, 39, 40, all the red started from here to here is red, so I'm going to check here first. So this is a good, the value is a 9, so the clock is go high a little bit, so this is not supposed good. First we need to find where is the clock is high. So this chip is starting 39, the clock is go high. So 39 is good, the clock is high, just we need to check here, so it's good. So for this case, just we need to open 39 and also 37. So for me is a 37, because 37 is belong to temp sensor too, so just maybe he need the reflow and nothing more. Just I'm doing a smaller reflow, otherwise we change the chip. So always you take the hashboard, but you give it one chance for any chip. And this is the best thing, so otherwise you lost in one chip. So just I'm doing this. So the reflow, anytime you make a reflow, just wait till the chip pin is not a shiny. So F is a shiny, so this is good. So you work very well. So it means it's make a reflow. So this is done. Is already this one is a reflow. So right now we put the side to cooling up. So this is I change one chip, and also I make a 37 reflow. We check back this one. And so here 1.7, and this one, what do we have? 1.7. So this dashboard is actually is good right now, so I change only one chip. Just we launch a temp sensors to see if it work. We need to add the two heatsink here and one heatsink more here, because this is the heatsink is missing. So just we need to try to see. So yes, so this one is good right now, so we don't need to touch more for this one. So this is fixed, so this one we need to return, but right now we don't have the things to return this one. So this dashboard we put aside and we add the two heatsink quickly, because anytime I'm coming in live stream, so I'm not adding the heatsink and the last moment. So if I finish the live stream, after then I am adding the heatsink. So, and this is not important for me, because it takes time, but not because you need to see a lot of things more problem something, but is okay. Just for in case that one I'm adding the heatsink because this one is blocking and 37, so maybe we add the back the heatsink is stopping the same spot. So this time try to see. So this one is done. So this one actually, this dashboard is good. We need to put aside to cooling up a little bit more after then we test again and try to see this one. So this one same sport is blocking. So 1.7 again is go back same thing like 37. So is flashing at 37. So the 37 just time check here. So the clock is go high, but we need to change 37 because it's 2 times. So the 37 is flashing. Just right now we need to change 37.
Okay, let's go.
So the 37 is done. We need to change. So just we need to check again this one. Uh, so this dashboard is good. One is good right now. So just I measure the value again on the temp sensor to see. So good. Yeah, which one? This one? No, one is not working. This one is working. This one is not working.
You gave me the other one that was not working.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. So one is done. So we let's go with another one, but I don't know why they. We need to call the guy, but he's not here. But I don't know.
Or we can just put a post-it.
But he put for how? So here is a 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Here is good, but look here. So I see here something. So this one is a 1.8. So if I'm good in the back, so 1.7. So here 1.8. So if I'm go here, so exactly 1.8, 1.8. So the old domain you have the 1.8, but still the hashboard is a 0. So for this case, what I'm doing, just I'm doing this to see where is the problem. Is not here. So is on here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's on right now this chip. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So exactly here the problem is this one. So anytime I'm jumping this chip here, so we get 32. So if I'm leaving nothing, so the chip, the problem is this one. So just time to do change this one. Thank you, call. 1, 2, 3, 4 is this one. Thank you, man. Exact same thing. We stay in the 37. Just this one is good.
No, it's still high, but it's within range because
This is good. The clock is good here.
most of the dashboard it's okay. It's not the case, but in the case of the 17, if you take a look at the other one, let's look at the one before. Retention low, liquidity high, efficiency is really positive. This one is 0.4.
Still, we have the problem in 37. So 37 is a flushing every time, but you have the return back is good. Everything is good, but just only flushing here. But 37, that's why is a make a flushing because the temp sensor is belong to him in 37. So just in case I'm opening all the domain, I'm reflowing with by 8 gun. So maybe work, maybe no. But this is the first step I'm doing that. After then, I'm doing also the temp sensor. So just we do this.
Maybe also what can happen is if the temp flush restore augmented by the flush peak, and then this one malfunction, then the restore. This one can
So this one is very low. Is down this one we check.
pretty much the story flush peak. will go up, and then when
So
you
this hashboard is not good because I changed the chip. So right now, if I'm measuring here, he gave me 0.8, so the return back. So suppose he gave me 1.8, so it's not good. So just I'm stay, yeah, is go red. So the chip, I changed the chip. This chip is not good. So just we go back here. So this one is two. The all is go red. So this is 1.8. So 0.7, and this is good. This is good. So this is good.
this one is
So this is very high here, and this one 0.7.
measured. So
So just we need to
when diagnosing, usually like always use calculator. Anyway,
just I'm changing the chip another one. I'm adding another one to see. So this is we take out back the chip. This one.
starting with the last one, reducing. Okay, start with the last one, the reducing one. On the last one, this is on. Yes.
So is it this one right now is good, is not blocking more, and the 37. So just we launch temp sensor to see.
Next, let's check check the number.
So 37 is not good right now. What I saw is a hit. This is not good. This is not good.
Let's measure the
So
number.
here is go high. So this chip maybe you have the some problem, but
Measure
what I'm doing, just we wait some minutes.
0, 0, 0. Okay. So this is a mistake.
So
So
this is
start
not
with
good.
this one and then this one and this one. Yes.
Okay, this is not good. This one
Good here between those two.
here not good.
Earlier we measured the
No.
signal here and it was already 1.8. Let's see.
So is it the this chip is show me this chip is not good. What I'm looking. So this chip actually is a 39. So the 39 is not good. So for this case, I find something else. So right now, if the dashboard is like you launch the temp sensor, so it give you all red. So what I'm using the Pro Box. So the Pro Box, what is doing? So I'm jumping from here to here. So where stay the green. So I'm doing that. So for example, I'm jumping from here to 40. 40 is not jumping nothing, so it's show me nothing. So let's go. We jump 39. So 39 nothing. Okay, 39, we go to jump 38. So you see 38 is jumping. If I go back, but 38 have the problem. Nothing. So 39. So 39 is do jump. Is good. So the 40, between 40 and 38, 39, you have the problem. So fast, we go to with the 40. Because the 40 value is not good, but for me is not a 40, this is a 39, because 39 is the clock is little bit is a high. So first we go to with the 40. So this one with the 40. So this is not good, really. Here the value, always the value. So here is a 1.8, 1.8, 1.8, and this one 0.8. So before is this one, so right now is this one. So just I'm changing that one too, to because this value is not stable, always moving little bit. So that's why we decide to open this one too. So like right now the T series, so the T series is all easy for me because me I work with all T series a lot, but theirs right now is more hazy. So but for sure we have a lot of hand for this one, so we find a lot of a problem, but we know actually a lot of this problem. So anytime we see something, we know right away, okay, what is going on. But T series, and the T series I like T17 and S17, this one, but this one is more easy to fix, so this will go quickly to the fix one, but theirs were best. So again, this one is actually dashboard is green, so anytime I'm launch temp sensor, so the value is missing here. So right now is a 1.7 here, so 1.7, 1.7, 1.7. I think this one is a fix, this one too. So for this case I changed two chips, so chip number 137 and 40. So this one is good right now. So sometimes just you need to be careful for the dynastic. So anytime you make a dynastic, so you don't need to lost a lot of chip, because you say okay we change this chip, so maybe you have the problem. But for me, so today just I for fun I do that, but I find something else. So anytime you get the red dashboard, whole dashboard is red, so I have the pro box here, and just I did a jump with the pro box, but they show me something like the dynastic ways a hazy thing. But I'm trying again if I find something again the red one, so I'm trying again with the pro box, so it's the same thing, so if I see something is changing, is so like a game changer, so supposed to good, but it's looking like good, but I'm not sure 100% right now. So because it's the fast board I did it something like this, but if I get some like 2-3 hash or something with the pro box, after then I'm say yes, it's 100% is working, so he's a game changer. But right now no, just because it's a one hashboard I get it with this one, so this is good. So let's go with we take another one right now. Okay, see this one what is so this one actually for sure between the two chip one chip is have the problem because no heatsink here, maybe it's not this one, maybe here, so one of this one I'm sure he have the problem. Just we check here. So no return back here. Maybe supposed to start from here. Well, like I told you, so between this and this one is have the problem. So here no return back. The dashboard is totally is not on. So it's a zero ASIC. So for the zero ASIC, what we do to find quickly so which chip is bad, so which one we need to change. But sometimes so the return back is not here, so actually the problem is here, so all the domain is make off. Because why? Because this chip is very bad, they make short all the domain. And so for this case we have some solution to how can to find exactly the quickly the problem. So actually we have this Pro box, but I'm trying to do that because we use every tool. So you see, so if I'm jumping here, so the all dashboard is green. So I'm sure I'm launch time sensor because my hand is close here. So if I'm launch time sensor too, so he's working. So just he need to change only that chip. But sometimes is like totally reverse. So because here no return back, then last chip after, then the problem is here, so he block all domains. And S series I see this one a lot with the especially I see with S17 I see a lot something like this. So sometimes there's go to the clock is go overclock, so the clock is go to 1.7. So this one is very bad, but it's very painful to fix because you cannot find sometimes if the clock is 1.7, just you need to change that one, the chip, the 1.7 you change, so everything is go good, is working. But sometimes no, just you need to change the zero one. And the two both is like a painful, but you cannot find easily that one. But if you see is a 1.7, sometimes you change just only the clock is 1.7, you change this one, you can never fix the board, but it's very painful. You work after, then you can get. But there, but S series and T series is right now is a good. So just we need to try this one. So this chip is actually is going on. So just I'm throwing right away because we don't need to use back. So otherwise he make a trouble for us. And also if you see something like dirty, very dirty, and the down of the chip, the surface of the chip, you need to clean very well with the after, then you add another chip. So because this is the main thing, so just you need to clean here to make a little bit of shiny and white, after then you use. So sometimes he don't have the soldering here, so the down of the chip, if you soldering here, so the down of the chip you have the heatsink, so the chip is not go cold, so that's why he make a problem. So I'm add another one right now. So actually I changed the chip here. So I'm talking about this one. Oh, Wait, sorry, I didn't on the test. Okay, we go back to the value. So 1.7 we have here right now. We have 1.7 here, so dashboard is green. So again, so sometime, so you have the 1.7 exactly. You can see if you not launch the temp sensor, you can see 1.7. So after then you launch the temp sensor, some minutes you wait to your dashboard is go through it. Yeah, he give you temp sensor. After then the same sport you check the value for the return back. So the return back is playing. So he's go down, he go up, he go down up. Right now what I'm talking about this one. So here, if you check, is go to 0.7, so is a play, and in the back you can see 1.8. So here we have the some problem. So we need to like before I check with the Pro Box, the red one, we need to see here which chip is making this cost, because we don't know exactly if we go to with the multimeter. So what is it give me, all the return back is give me same thing. So what I'm using, so I'm using this one to minus which chip this one. So right now we get nothing because okay, nothing. So if I'm go here, what is going on? So nothing here too. So actually he gave me 32. 32 is on right now. If I'm leaving, supposed to go red, yes. So we go back here to wait. Yes, you go back 32. So if I'm accounting 1 2 3 4, so 4 is here. After 4 this is 33, so this is 32. So 32 have the problem. Why me I'm saying you have the problem? Because I'm jumping here, so it's working. So I'm go to back in 34. So the 34 is not jump 33. So is a nothing. Dashboard is not getting. So right now I'm jumping. If I go back here, look, supposed to you go to one more, 32. So this is right now I'm just using the Pro Box. So and this is the best things what I find today. So one thing more, I'm just jump this one. What we see? And just we need to jump. Oh yes. So is a minus right now 32. So suppose 32 is good. So this is and 33. So let's go to check the 33 value for the clock and also the BI. So sometime if everything is off, so the BI is on, but just we need to check the BI. So BI is not on. Let's go to the clock. So the clock is good here. So let's go with this one. So the clock is high here. This one the clock is high. This one the clock is good. So just we need to change again. But for me the two both he make some issue, because before I test this one he have the here 1.8 and this one he have the 0. So right now what he have, so this one he don't have the return back and this one is the clock is high. So supposed to between the two this chip, one is not good. So for me is that this chip is not good. So let's go, we change again, because what I saw, so the return back is not good right now. Okay, we need to find another chip, so we try with this one. So this one I changed the chip here in the last chip. So let's go to check again. He have the same thing, you know, but supposed to this one he work because last chip we don't have the return back. So right now I changed the good chip. So we see. So 1.8. So this one is work. So just launch them sensor. Is good here. So good. Good. So this hashboard does actually this one too is a fix. So the and this one is good right now. So actually one thing more. So any dashboard you get, nobody's touch, nobody touch. So you just the first time, first person you touching this one the dashboard. So actually there's very easy. So you know exactly where is after the problem, but. Because their hair is very hazy because there's very hazy because nobody's touching here, so this is very good. So this is done. So so this dashboard, like many chip is move it and also no heatsink here, so a lot of heatsink. So this one is actually I think. So what I'm looking here, the fast chip. So if I'm looking this one, if you see this one, so just we need to show you properly. So if you look this one, the chip is moved little bit this side. So just to try to bring back here, maybe he work, but I'm not sure because there's a lot of chip is a retain one. So he missing a lot of thing too. So just what I'm doing fast, we need to go test. So he have it here. So here the return bug is off. Here is good. So just we need to check here. Yes, he have it. So here is a 0. Okay. Just one thing more we do for this one. No. Because sometimes if you see a lot of the thing is moving out because this is not good. All oh, because the chip is not the soldering is not good, so is just only you touch little bitty pressure, so all thing is coming out. So this dashboard actually we cannot fix right away because is a lot of thing we need to put back, but is more than like 10 right now, but I don't know how much more coming out, you see. So just I'm little bit and make a pressure, so the thing is coming out. So this is not good. So this one just I'm putting back to give it to Nick because just you touch this thing is coming out all. Yeah, too much work for this one, so don't need to stay with this one. So we do this one first to see what is going on. So so for this one, I think in the Ashford one chip we have like a short one, but we don't know which one. Just we need to stop here.
Two more.
We go here, here, here. Yes, okay.
Two more broken.
Two more broken. Yeah, man. So I don't know which domain, but one domain I know because I'm looking at the hem and my power supply. So the power supply, we know what is going on. So one of the chip is a short in this dashboard. We need to find this one. So not on, not on, nothing. So nothing. So I think it's this one. So this is nothing. So if we go here, 10. If I go here, 10. If we go back, so 0, 0. So this chip for sure, this one is a bad. So right now we need to change fast this one. Because anytime I'm jumping this one, so he make a 10. So and between 10 and 9, he have the some problem again. So first we need to pass the signal from here. So my return back is stopping here. So first we need to fix this one. After then we go to chip number 10 between 10 and 9. And also what do we see with the Probox? So just we need to try this one again because it's showing me this chip is bad. So I change this chip again. So suppose this chip is good, so he need to work, but we we need to try again to check because right now the dashboard is whole dashboard is green, just only the temp sensor. If we launch temp sensor, so no value. So this is no value is not good right now again. So we go back here, this side, we need to test this side to value first. So this is not good right now here too. So here's good. So here's good. So this one is good. Good. This is good. So here the value all good, but so 1.8 here, 1.8, and this one what do you have? 1.7, 1.7. Just we launch temp sensor to see. Okay, it's not this. So right now, it's not this chip. So this chip, whatever in the back he gave you, whatever. So is there something here? The value is missing. So he have the 1.7 here. So here is a play a lot. So actually is this chip. So he make this cost, but so it's got 1.7, 1.6, 1.7, 1.6. So this is not good. So sometime, anytime you see something like this, so you see it's got to 1.7. So why this one is not working here too? So that one is doing same thing. Same thing. So right now is stop because dashboard is anytime dashboard is go hot. So after then is stop. So this one is 12, 12, 7, 1.8, 1.8. So 1.8, 7, 1.4, 2. This one is 7. Just we need to open the all this domain because this domain all is behavior is not good because sometimes this one is go to 1.0.7, sometimes it's go to 1.7, and after then there's all the value is not good. But then if you come in next domain, so there's a 1.8, 1.8, but there's still there's a 1.0.7 something like it's not good. Maybe it's, something is a short. Just we need to hope in the old domain. Maybe something bubble, something maybe is missing a soldering something. Just we need to hope in to see. But I saw here is a like a small bubble. Is like a short, but you need to take out this one because this is not good. That's why it's not working. So for this case, okay, we need to hit take out this one quickly. After then we go with this one. So this is done here, okay. Just I'm doing reflow and that's it. Maybe the next time if I see something, so after then I'm changing the chip. But right now, just I'm do reflow. But sometimes there are experts just only he need to change one and two chip that this is done. But sometimes there need many chip be broken. I don't know why. But you need to change that one after then there's working. But sometimes just only one chip is done, the Hashboard is working actually, but sometimes no. So just we see this one and here. So 1.8. So right now we have the return back here is okay. So just we have some problem between 9 and 10. So we need to check 9 and 10. 1, 2, 3 is here. So So 10 is the return back is not good. So if you go to chip number 10, so this is chip number 10. So this one, so if you check this one, this is good. So chip number 10 is just give you 1.3 the return back. So chip number 9, 1.7, and the clock 12. So 0, 1.7. So actually this one I'm talking about this one. So anytime you see something like this hashboard, so yeah, one chip he gave you 0, after then he gave you 1.7 the clock. So this is very bad, so you cannot fix very quickly because you cannot find easily the problem for this one because we don't know exactly what you're doing. So this is the clock is 12, this is a 0, this is a 1.7. So we don't know, we change 0, we change this one, we change this one, which one we need to change first. But for me, if we go with the 12, so the return back is still here is nothing. So just what I'm doing right now, just we need to open this domain because we see first what is here, because chip number 9 is 12 the clock, but I know it's between chip number 10 and number 9 you have the same problem, and also chip number 11 too. But just we check because chip number 11 he have the return back is really well, but the clock is go high. Why the clock is go high? Because chip number 10 he don't, he is not respond the clock. So everything is good, is looking good, everything. So nothing is missing, everything is good here. Just so first I'm go to with chip number 9. So chip number 9 is this one, so we keep it with us. This one I use again. 1.7 I think he have right now we will. So again same thing, launch time sensor to see 1.8. So good, so good, so good. So this hashboard actually is working right now, so because just here he need a reflow, and also I see short here and the chip number 38, so you have the some short, I take it out the short, that's it. So I reflow all the domain, so right now is working. So before any time we launch the temp sensor, so all the dashboard is go red. So right now I clean this domain and I take it out the short, so right now is perfectly is working. So this one is done. So this one between one of this one is I know you have the problem because the no heatsink, the heatsink is going on. So between one of this one is have the problem. So chip number 48, you have it. Okay, this one. So this one nothing here, nothing. Okay, we go back here. Chip number 48 I think is a chip number 48. So totally the chip number 48 is not working. Okay, let's go with this one. Nothing. With this one, nothing. So here the 40 is good, and here so nothing. On this one is nothing. Okay. Right now for this one we have the like 2 and 3 chip, because one of this one is the you have the clock problem and also the return back. So the return back is this one, and also we have one more, which one, but we need to find this one too, because we have clock problem and return back. So the two both we have the problem. So first we need to change this, and second one I have the doubt with this one. Actually is a 41, but I'm not sure 100% is a 41, because the 41 is not jump to, I think is a 41. So 41 two both I'm changing the same time, so we cannot waste my time. So just the two both we can change. So this one is done, and we change this one to both. So the two both the same time I'm changing, so is taking less time. So maybe he if we work, so it's a one shot. Just we put aside to cool, and after then done. So this is the best thing. I think this one is the chip number 41. So this is not a good one. So just we need to add a small amount of soldering here too, because what I see in the down, the soldering is not good. So here is not good, the soldering, and also this side too.
Oh, wonderful. I was wondering.
And so this is done. So Nick, your Rashford is done, man.
It's done.
Yeah.
Good man. You the man.
Huh?
You are the man.
No, I'm not. And also what I get it, look here. What is this? So who is work with this one? So look the thing. What thing he put exactly in the on the chip? You can see that one. Yeah, yeah, I know it's a bad, but I don't know who is work that one. Yeah, for sure. And also you have the one Hashboard, too much thing is out, so we cannot do that. If you want, you take right now the first one. So a lot thing is not here, man. Just I'm touching is dropping down. Yeah, too much bad this one. So this is I think the second one I get it. So this is good. So this is the chip number 9. So the chip number 9 always is the clock is go 1.2. So right now we go to check again. So this is good right now. This is good. So chip number 11 he gave me 1.7 the clock. So right now we check again, so it's not 1.7, so this is the clock is good. So actually the dashboard is all give me temp sensor everything, so this dashboard is good. So I'm putting aside to take another one. So right now I think I bring some dashboard, so there's done, just left 3. So I'm playing with the 3, but we need, I think is finishing that one too. But I don't know what the time. So just we need to confirm the time after. Then yes, I think just we see the time. Well, I if I need, I call you. But right now I have the 3. I think just only 3. So maybe the other one, this one is done. So just is left 2. No, but if you make you do it fast return after then we repair, because if you do repair return, so maybe in the returning time, so one a chip is broken, so if it's broke, so one time is coming in the process of the repair, so we change this one to. Uh, but one thing more, we don't have the thing here for this one. First, you need to find the thing too, because we don't have the thing right now. It's not with us. A lot thing like this. Okay, perfect. Okay, doesn't matter. So here's good. So here's good. Just this one is good. So this is good here. Good. So here is not good. So some value will be missing here. Hmm. So not this. But I think this dashboard they need actually just on a reflow, because anytime the dashboard is go hot, so is go on. So just we need to test the temp sensor. Have the temp sensor is okay. So after then we send to refloat in the oven. But yes, it's working. But I don't know before there's did it that one refloated the oven. Just we need to ask my colleague because he's here. Nick, you did it this one reflow and the oven before? Okay. Yeah, that one he need reflow, I think, in the oven, because if it's a cold little bit, after then little bit is go hot, so right away you go. Just you need the oven to put the oven this one. So right now, I think I cannot play more because I have the one. For sure we want. So yeah. So just because this one is done.
started
So
to
this one is a blocking chip number 6. So let's go to check 6. What is going on 6? 6 is the return back is good. So here the return back is not good. So sometime if you see this value, what I'm talking about. So here you see 1.8, and if you go and chip number 7, so you see something change. So right now is a go hot. The hashboard is a pass still and a chip number 41. So but I know here the one problem here. Supposed to the here it don't have the 1.8, but here we can see 1.8. 1.8. So supposed to it don't have the 1.8 because you have the 1.8 right now. So one thing more. So anytime this value for the clock, you see this one 0.7. After then you see 0.9. So for sure here one of this chip is bad. But how can you find? So you see is go to 0.911, but here is go down. So right now is go up again. Here go more up. So just we check here. So this is not good. So just we need to go here. So check this one, the clock. So the clock is good here, but it still is blocking here. I don't know why it's blocking. Just we need to check everything. After then we decide which one is this one. So this one is good here, the clock. So the clock is go high. So also is blocking and chip number 41. So what I'm doing, just to open chip number 41. What is this? Just I open this one. So chip number 41 actually is good, looking like very good. Just what I'm doing reflow this one. Just I'm doing reflow this one. Uh, okay, decentral is okay. Yeah, no, this one is good. If is with the 100.1. Okay, this one is good. All good. It's good. Good, good, good. So this is good, but no, I have the 101, but this is not good because I put all me. I'm not see here, so after then I try here. So before we don't have to, so this hashboard actually what do I say because it's a zero, so right now is a hun is okay. So I changed the two chip, so this is good. Just I'm checking right now the value for return back if is stable, so this is good. So because I launched the temp sensor, so anytime you launch the temp sensors where you change the chip, just for sure sometime you can check. But I think this is good, so it work. And because anytime if you launch temp sensor is not waiting too much long this time, so it don't give you the temp sensor right away go red. So this is good. So this is done. So this is done. Okay. So actually, I finished the Hashboard. So I asked my colleague, so bring some Hashboard more. So right now he brings some Hashboard again for me at the four Hashboard. So let's try this one.
Hmm? For those ASIC points, the link should be right between them, and the plug should be the one on top.
So here is good. And just we need to check this one. Why they are put
Right now the
across?
plug is fine, but up
So the
here
cross
there
is
is something
good.
strange.
So
Now
here
I want you to measure
good.
the LDO starting from this one. So
Not
take the
good
plug
here.
to your negative
Just
on
we
the
go
chip
back.
and the
Okay, good.
positive onto one of those two LDOs.
So here I think the problem is starting from here. So this is a zero.
Like those ones. So when you measure, you want to measure on the interior side, so the left side.
So 27. So this one is exactly you have the problem here. Just we need to change one chip here because the return back is not good. So after then is go up. Just I jump one chip. So first we need to change this one because the old domain I check is he don't have the return back, but
On the other side, um, there's four. Let's take the two on the right. This one, yeah, the output LDO on this chip. So I'm going to set the LDO powers on for you, and then
so the chip is looking good. Just we need to make a fast reflow. But I don't know this one. There's pasta dough and they're already did it the reflow, you know. But this one, same thing, is looking like a reflow, not the bat.
yes. Nothing is coming, right?
Oh shit! Just I smaller move it, so everything is going on. So the patch here, a lot of things. So right now we need to put a lot of soldering here because the pin. So just it's my mistake, but he moved the chip everything. So right now we need to add the soldering here because it's missing the soldering and also a lot of things. So just we need to do again this one, but really this is not good. Just we need to do small amount this one and clean
The LDO
and
is
also
including this one is in the bottom. This is why this one the plug is strange. This is because it has a different LDO. Because your LDO here is not already on power. So it seems like there's some. Oh, awesome.
so this chip is good. Just I'm adding here because he's missing a soldering. So we need to add the soldering after then we use back just
Chip
for
and capacitor
we
related.
need to use this one. So just we need to pulling up this
But
one
it took me a
again.
while to saw that. I saw that because I took measure and then I saw after. It's normal. Um, if you okay, you will have spare parts close to you, so we can take those parts and reapply them. But still, if we take a look at the measurements, let's open back our diode values.
So we have 1.7 here. So
So this
right
one
now is this one.
is
Open it.
so I'm going to
1.7.
put back those capacitors.
1.8.
this chip needs to be resoldered. It seems like the bottom part, take a look, with the reflect, it seems to be too
So
high
this one is good.
compared to
Here is
the
good.
others.
So
Alright, so this one we have to
so
change.
here you don't have the clock. So maybe this one is 1.7.
Oh yeah,
1.8. So here is not good. So if you go here, always is good. So this one is good. This is a 0 and this is a 1.8. So the clock is 1.8. So exactly is a block here, but you have the problem between the two this chip. So for me is a which one is a 0? So is a this one. But we need to check this one first. So this is a 0, one is a 0, and the other one is a 1.8 here. Okay. So just we need to change this one quickly. So 1.1 we have here. So this is not good. So right now you show me 1.1. So 1.7 we have here. So here 1.1, and what is this one? So this is 0. So 1.1. So this chip is like, so just we need to check the clock. So the clock is go high is 1.7. Here 1.4 is the clock. So this is suppose 5. This is 9. So we have some problem here because here the clock is one chip you have the 5, the other one is have the 4. So this one you have the 1.7. So let's go fast with 1.7. So the two both here, this side is good. So just we need okay, no, because before this dashboard is actually work. So right now I add here the another chip. Maybe this chip is bad. Just I'm checking something else. This one, what is this? The chip. So this chip is no. I think I put the chip is not good. So I'm using this chip to see fast. Before we go to this chip, so we need to change something. This one for me is this chip because before, so one time if I jump, so it's good in for a hit, but just only the return bag is missing. So just I make a shot. So after then is a work, and just we try again with this one. So let's try this one. Good, good, not bad. You need something?
My pin.
Hmm?
My pin.
The pen? Take this one, we don't need. Me, I have it.
I have it on my multimeter, so it's fine.
Okay,
And I'm
perfect.
looking for jumper wire.
Jumper wire.
Yes. I mean the regular for one chip missing.
One chip missing you can do with your box. That one is the same thing. Is one chip missing, is 10 chip missing you can do with this one.
And it's working the box?
Yes.
It's upstairs on our desk?
Yeah, I don't know where you put your box.
No, but I remember that you took it the other time.
No, it's in your desk. Me, I never. I take one time, but I put it back.
Oh, okay. Perfect. We'll go upstairs with her.
So 44, 6 time here. So number chip number 6. Again, you check the clock. So the clock is good here. Here is good. So what is going on between this one? Here the clock is good. So the clock is 9:21, and here's 9:27, and this one is return blank 1.7. So actually this one exactly you have the clock problem. So you may never find which one is he have this issue. But before he have this one, so right now again is blocking the chip number 40 here. And because before you have the clock problem here, so I change it, so it's supposed to go more to work, but it's go back again in a chip number 40, but 41 have the problem. So let's try this one, maybe some short here. So this chip is not good because it's a zero, the clock is, and also not work.
Can be from this hashboard, right? This is one? No, not this one. Not this one. But anyways, this one is a S17. Oh, okay. So it's the best thing to
So
actually have. Yeah.
this one just will launch again the temp sensor. So we see. So we put one chip here, so this one is not good. So this one is work, so this one is good. So this one is done. So we need to go take another one. So right now we have 3. So just we need to do quickly this one. 1.8 we have here, 1.8 we have here. So actually the dashboard is working. Here is all green. Just we need to check, but I don't know, there's test this one, I don't know. Just we need to see the temp sensor. So if it's working temp sensor, so this is, we don't need to work with this one because the dashboard is already green. Just we wait for the temp sensor. So if the temp sensor is working, so this dashboard is actually is sent for me, but this one is good, so we don't need to work for this one. So just we send it back to is responsible. So this is two chip is broken one here. One 1.8 we have here. So here we don't have the 1.8. So this one, the return back have the problem somewhere. So not here. So here is good. So here is bad. Here we don't have the 1.8. Is the 41. So 41. Just we need to check the clock. What is the clock? The clock is 1.7. So on the other side is a 0. And here also, okay, that one you have it, but here this one is a 0. No, right now is good. And this one is 1.7. So this one is actually is on 1.7. So change this one, the 1.7. So start the faster man 1.7. Okay, we go back for another one. So this one is, we put the side to cooling head. So this one is work. So actually, we just I did it reflow for because it's blocking here the fast time 41. After then is you have the problem with the chip number uh, 43. So I changed 43. Is come back block to chip number 40. So just I did, what I did it reflow the chip number 40. So right now we're waiting for the temp sensor. I think is working. So otherwise is so this one is yes, this one is two is work. So and just but sometime be careful for something because sometime if you block here, so sometime you make a reflow, but sometimes the reflow is not working, so just you need to change the chip. But big thing is what I see in the S17 sometime if you see in the fast of the domain, so the clock is go high, so just you need to change that one. Otherwise, otherwise is for example, the fast of the domain here, so if you see this is 1.70, 1.70, 1.70, so the first one you change this one 1.7, but sometime you can see is starting this domain here is a 1.7, this is a 0, so the before you have the 1 0, so go to change the 0 to 0 1, because this is a is a very hard to explain, because if you cannot see something real, so you cannot really to explain to you. But sometimes what I see, but almost time, so if is the fast of the domain is starting, the clock is go high right away, 1.7 the fast of the domain, you change this one, dashboard is working. But almost what I see is too much a difference between the clock. The almost the clock is too much different. But sometimes I see, so if you measure the return back, so the return back is stay is 1.3. So the clock, if you go to measure the clock is exactly is as the 1.3. So the two is both the same. So but in this case you need to check one by one the chip, so which one is making the fast cost. So for example, is it starting from chip number 6 is go, the clock is go to 9, after then you check one chip is good, the another chip is go to so chip number 6 is 9, so after then is go little bit high, little bit high, little bit high till here, so he make a big amount. So after then this big amount is stopping the return back, so the is exactly is stopping for your return back, so 1.8. Because why is it stopping? Because this side, if the side of the chip number 1 is go to like a 3 signal is powerful, so 2 signal is 1.8, 1.8, and one is 0.8, so the last chip is just is coming one signal, so this signal is a weak, the difference of the three signals, so this side is go to three signal and that side is coming just only 1.8, so is stopping here, you block here, so it cannot let you pass. So the chip, so this is why he's making a block. But these things what I see, so many people, so just if we make a dynastic something like this, what I see. But this is the best thing. So anytime have you somewhere you block, for example you block here, first you check the you return back, after then right away the same chip and is the two all of this chip, just you check the clock too, because you're not far, just if you go to check the return back, just check the clock. So if you see the clock everything is good here, after then little bit go move it. So but sometimes is that this is for me this is the best one, so all of time I'm doing something like this. But what I see all of time just I'm follow the two signals, so me I'm not looking like a BI research something like this, but what I know, and between return back and the clock, so anytime you have the two both you have the problem, it means if the clock have the problem, suppose the return back have the problem, have sometime. But almost what I see, if the clock have the problem, the return back for sure he have the problem. But sometime I see have the return back have the problem, so the clock is have the problem. But sometime no. But sometime if you block here, so if you check the return back, so the return back is good, the clock is bad. So sometime if you see the return back is good, the clock is good, so it's not working. So exactly is blocking here, but in the domain one of the chip you have the problem. But this case before we have the jumper wire, we make a jump to find where. So like if you go S17 plus 64 chip, so 64 chip is one chip is bad, so all the chip you jump one by one, so you can find one chip is bad, so it make cost 46, so it's not let it pass to 45 46 45. So that's why, so just only one chip he make this cost. But and the domain for this S17, so is and the domain any chip is bad, so if you block here suppose in the domain you have the one bad chip but you can't find. So this is the easy thing if you don't lost your, but yeah, for sure you can lost your time a little bit, but if you go to with a pro box, your jumper box, so we say just with the jumper wire, if you don't have the honey box, so just you go to make a jumper wire, so you can do with the jumper wire too, but sometimes, so if the heatsink is here, so if the heatsink is here, so you cannot reach the LDO 1 point head, so to touch to jumper wire you need to take it out the heatsink, after then you need to make jump one by one chip. So the pro box is what is the good thing, so you don't need to take it out the heatsink, just you touch the ground here and you go to with the 1 point hit the ground. So and this is the best thing is that one only one thing he have that this is good, so you don't need to take out the heatsink. So if you take out the heatsink, for example, you finish from here, so if the next domain you come exactly, you need to take one heatsink out again, so all to till here, so all this domain, the down of the line, you need to take out all the heatsink to jump. But for S17 Plus, I think is the same thing, but I'm not remember, but I think it's similar, but you need to reach like the LDO 1 point hit, but sometimes we are forcing to the resistance 1 point hit, so if you're pushing too much, so the resistance is because you make too much pressure, so it's going on. So this one is done, so we put aside this one too, so we take another one. Okay, so because what how much Hashboard I bring it, so all is the finish. So after then I asked the Nick to bring some Hashboard more, so he bring me 4 Hashboard more. So right now I have the just only 2 because there's done just the 2 more. I have this one, so I'm dynastic this one, and after then the other one I put it to cold. So we check maybe if we have the one Hashboard, so this is not good sign. So because we cannot wait to for this, just we need to check this one to see. I think we have one only is this one, so this is stopping, no return back. So this one actually, if I'm looking, so the return back is stopping here. So what I'm doing, just I'm do some this trick, what we get to see. So I think no, is not this one, is not this one, is not this one. So this one actually, you have the power problem. Why I'm saying you have the power problem, because so the fast chip he don't have the return back, and also so if I'm looking here, so he don't have the return back, and also the MOSFET here somebody's he work, but exactly is not at the same point. But just we need to go check again here what we value we have here. So 7 supposed to good here, so it is nice. Actually, we have everything here, but no, we don't have it. Okay. Okay, we need to check the LDO. LDO 1.8. So this one is good. It is good. And this LDO, what do you have? So right now we need to check the clock. So the clock is half here, is off. So off. What's going on with this Hashboard? So actually we never saw something like this, but I know is in the fast domain you have some problem. So the rest this side is good, but between this chip and this middle chip, one of this one is have the problem, because if any time you see, so the return back is exactly is blocking here, no return back. But some people, if you see like here, so you check the return back here, And so you say, okay, is it this chip is no return back is on? So actually no. Sometimes because why I'm saying this? So if you go to the this one, the chip of this one, so suppose the clock is good, so the clock is nothing, so the clock is totally is off. So you see all the domain the clock is not off. So this side if you go is good, and also you got in the backside you have the LDO. So the LDO too, the clock is totally off. So some people say, okay, this is the LDO, we need to change the LDO, and the problem is resolving. No, because already one of this chip he broke the LDO. For sure you can change the LDO too, but first you need to find which chip. So anytime you put the LDO, the chip is still here, so you make a plug, you power on, so again the LDO is burning. So first we need to open this here to see which one the chip is making this cause. Maybe some chip is short here. And also for the rate, so anytime you launch the temp sensor, you advanced mode, so it's very hard to confine which chip is bad exactly. So today I try one thing with the Pro Box. So the Pro Box exactly show me is this chip. So change this one after then is good. So the two time I had the bad chip. So exactly it bring me same place. It say okay, it's here. Just you need to change this one, but still I'm not changing that one, so I add another one the chip. But what I find, so anytime, so if you give it the rate, so just you need to like jumping with so with the Pro Box. If you don't have the Pro Box, just you make some jumper wire with you jump with the LDO 1.8 with capacitor, just you jump, you can see something. But this is good things what I know right now. So the next if we block something like this, so I'm trying to do that. But this is the good point what I see today. But before I'm not work something like this, before I'm say okay, if you give me rate, so suppose is one chip you need to find, but this is good. He gave me a little bit more idea, but this is what I like it. So this is good right now. So I'm trying more, but because you have the good future, because the future is this one is good. So it's very relaxed. You make a jumping. So for me, it's a good. So some people they don't like it, but some people he like it that one. But for me, it's a more easy to dynastic. So if you know everything, just is a crazy like you can find very quickly the domain and the chip. So exactly you make sure which chip you need to change. Just only change the chip, that's it. But what I'm thinking, so in the future I think, so I'm thinking something, but I'm not sure. But I'm not sure. This is not. I'm not saying I'm 100% not sure, but still I'm trying something. But we need to fast, we need to see we can that one. But I'm trying something else to make something like a Pro Box yeah, jumper wire. So with for example you jump any chip, you can see the value of the chip, what value you have. So this one too. Just I'm trying to do that one. But this is what I'm looking, this is really good more and to do that. But and soon I think we can try something. But I give you info maybe very quick, but just we need to try something first. Here is a missing many resistance is coming out, and also the capacitor for LDO. So we need to put back this one first because it's all missing from here to, okay, the here, okay. So this one I know where is the, this one first is here. If this one is here, and the other one is here, and this one is here, and this one is just here. Hmm. Is it here? Okay, and this one is here. And this one. So we're missing one resistance here, the big resistance, but I don't know if the resistance is go here. Just we need to add one resistance for this one. So I find it that one. This one we need to add here. So all is good. Okay. So this one, the clock is good right now, but the return back is not good. Well, the clock is good. So if we go to return back, so it's not good. Here, this one is good. Okay, here, this is good. So maybe this chip is bad, so just I'm replacing this chip again. And just we need to add a small amount of soldering here, like because you don't have the soldering, you know. After then, And I check.
You gotta go? Yes. Looks like there are few small capacitors and resistors that got shifted, and this is the reason the values were not coming properly.
This one is good.
Yeah, this one I was able to put
Yeah, but now it's better. That's no resistance has been sideways, but also this
yeah,
resistance is missing.
yeah,
Yes, but you getting there. Honestly, it's really
but I think
but it's really practice makes perfect.
yeah,
And
I think these small components is a challenge for me. I need to work on
but
it.
this is a challenge. This
Yeah,
is not easy. So be modest on yourself.
yeah,
I would really have love for you to have a success and
yeah,
to have one like practical repair.
So this hashboard stays good right now. So right now I have the one hashboard.
Six
So
hours
yeah.
non-stop.
and
Crazy.
one hashboard I have there. So the everything is done. So right now this is good. So just I'm stopping the live here, and because me I don't have the more hashboard. So I want to take one small break. After then I'm coming back with some hashboard mores. But um, today I'm going to again to bring some hashboard, but right now we don't have the honey hashboard. So again, thank you guys. You watch my video. So today I show you this S17. So I know a lot of people is working with the S17. So the S17 is not a big deal. So for repair, so S17, T17, S17 Plus, and T17 Plus. So there's not a big deal. It's not art. So there's very easy right now. So like a S19, something like this. So yes, for sure, me I'm working always on new dashboard. So like S19 was minor, Canon, any silicon, something like this. But there's, yeah, for sure I'm working a lot with the T17, S17 Plus. So there's very best for me. I like actually this one, S17 and T17 Plus, because I start the first time with the T17 Plus. So the T17 Plus is a very good one. So thank you guys, you watch my video, and anything you have any nothing to for you have the for repairs or any questions, just contact us decentral. We will give you good answer right away. And thanks today for call, because he gave me a room here to for stream, because already you have the student here to learn, because right now is there's leave, I think. So this is the good thing. So I thanks to him, because he gave me a room. At least I came to live here today. And good evening guys. Maybe we come back, maybe not, but I'm not sure 100%, but just we need to check. But we cannot say which ashboard we can back. But just thank you guys, and